Post scoring is so much fun on this Joel Embiid build in NBA 2K25. Not only is this build a beast going toward the rim, but also in the post it can't be guarded, can spin off of almost anybody, and if needed it can step outside and hit the three. This center build can shoot post fades over the top of defenders, even step outside, face up, and get to the basket whenever we want. And of course, because we're a center, we gotta have those standing contact dunks. So if this build looks like a build that you guys want to use and that you guys will have fun on, boy do I have a video in store for you. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy DonnyB, and today the B stands for Ben Simmons. Okay, relax. It doesn't stand for Ben Simmons, but I couldn't think of anything else that related to Joel Embiid that started with a B besides his teammate that let everyone down, Ben Simmons. But yes, today guys, we have our Joel Embiid build. I have been working on this build. I've been playing on this build a lot. This is my first center build of the year. Keyword first, because I got another one coming for you guys that maybe some of you guys been asking for. If you guys want this build, let's try to get this video to 15 likes and I will drop this build the very next day if you guys really want it. Also, drop a comment down below. Let me know what build you guys are using, or you will get cooked just like this by a post scorer your very next game. But of course, you guys know why we're here. We're here to get into some gameplay. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay on this build that I had in the 2v2 court. We're going to talk about a few things, get into some stuff. But before we do, don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub if you're new to the channel, man. We are on that grind to 10,000 subs. Now let's get into it. All right, guys. So off rip, I'm going to say I don't really notice a difference, especially on this build. I don't notice a difference between making a 6'10", 6'11", and 7-footer. I feel like the 7-footer just has a lot better attribute spread, and it's just better overall. Obviously, we're getting the height and the length advantage over a 6'10" and 6'11". I also don't think that the speed advantage that you get for making a 6'10", 6'11" over a 7-footer justifies making that 6'10" or 6'11", because I think in general they're all pretty slow. If you're if you're not like a 6'8" or a 6'9" small ball center or small ball power forward, whatever it is, you're not gonna really notice the difference in speed on this particular game. And obviously when you're at center, you're gonna be matched up against other 6'11", 7-footers, 7'1s, and they're just gonna be just as big as you. So the obvious advantage is being able to score out of the post. No matter how you score out of the post, whether it's post fades, post step backs, spinning off, drop steps, whatever it is, being able to score out of the post is the most important factor. And I also wanted to make sure to keep this true to Joel Embiid. You guys know in my videos, I like to keep my builds as realistic as possible. And we all know Joel Embiid is a monster mid-range shooter. He can step outside, shoot the three. He can score in the post whenever he wants to. This man led the NBA in scoring. He led the NBA in scoring. That's not easy to do. He led the NBA in scoring as a center. So I really wanted to try to keep it as true to him as possible, being able to face up, being able to score out of the post, being able to shoot turnaround jumpers, being able to have counters and moves out of the post, just like Embiid. As you guys can see, this first game, I absolutely dominated my man. I have 14 of the 22, and we won that game with ease. We won that game 23-9. This next game, I faced a 6'11", and I really wanted to showcase the face-up ability of this Joel Embiid build. So I wasn't in the post a lot. I spent a lot of my time on the perimeter or in the mid post, just working out. Like you can see me decks here, pump fake right past them. And I think that for the build, it's pretty fast for a center, especially with the ball. You see, we got the SIGs right there, the tween to the pull-up jump shot. So I'm really having fun on this build. I think it really shows the versatility that centers can have on this game. And I really like how I'm able to face up. You see here, I go baseline, and this is an 80 layup. This is an 80 lay. You guys know, if you see my past videos, that an 80 layup on this game with really good timing is very lethal. I also gave this build the ball handle to be able to make moves like this. That's disgusting. I don't know what they're jumping at, but I gave this build ball handle so that we could work on the outside and we could face up. And if we get bumped, we're able to make moves and not pick our dribble up immediately. And because of the way the contest system on this game is currently, you have to really be close to somebody and have the attributes to get a contest for jump shots. So that's another one of my favorite parts about this build, because it can blow by bigs if they actually want to step up and play the jump shot. Then of course, the very next game, I have to show you guys what happens when your opponent is just smaller than you. When they're smaller than you, it's nothing that they can do. If they're just a smidgen weaker than you are, it's absolutely nothing that they can do with you at all. It's baby food at that point in time. You can put them underneath the basket. Then they have no choice but to help. And we're on the twos court. If you have to sell out and help, that means you're leaving your man open. And if you're willing to leave your man open, I can't blame you on this game the way shooting is. That's one of people's issues, is you're going to miss at some point in time just because of the game. But regardless, the most important thing is that you can't stop this Embiid build. You can't stop me. No matter how you want to play me, if I have to repost, whatever it is, I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to settle for the 3-ball, even though I can hit that. If I can finish at the rim, I'm not going to settle. And even on the defensive end, we're always in help. We're always there to help out if our man's need it. If our man's need it, we're always there to help out on defense. And then we can always get our bucket on the other end. You see here, we're going to take him into the mid post, tween, easy pull up. That's easy money. It even gets to a point where the only logical thing to do is to switch, and even that doesn't work because even your big most of the time can't guard me. That's how crazy this build is, and that's why I really love this build. You see Lil gets pushed out here, and then this is a simple post up. It's nothing they can do here. I actually just put them both underneath the basket and then dunked on everybody. That's disgusting, and we won that game 13-21. This last game, I wanted to show you guys that they will leave you open just because, you know, you're big. Once you dominate on the inside, you see I forced here, I force a few shots every game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We all force a little bit, and then they get the ball back and went up 3 there. But regardless, they're always going to leave you open if you're so dominant on the inside, and that's when you can just hit open shots, or you can pass to your teammates for open shots here. Like you see I hit Lil open right there. They're worried about me, and they leave Lil open. You see them both follow me, and I'm not even doing anything. I haven't even done anything yet. I haven't scored yet. And then if you're gonna leave your man on that island, he's absolutely cooked. It's nothing he can do. If you need to see me score first before you want to help and all that good stuff, then so be it. So then they try switching, like I told you guys earlier. They're gonna switch, and even switching is not gonna help you. Switching is not gonna stop anything. It's not gonna stop me from getting on that rim. It's not gonna stop me at all. And then you see here, they're just gonna leave me open because I'm so dominant on the inside. They're gonna leave me open, not knowing that I can knock down that 3 anytime I want. This build gets really good shooting, so leaving me open is not a good idea. And of course, he's gonna leave me open for game because he doesn't believe I can make it, even though I already hit. But of course, he leaves me open, and then that's game, and we win that game 22-3. All right, guys, and that is it for today's video. Remember, let's get this video to 15 likes, and I will drop this build the very next day. I'm having so much fun on this build. I really think that once I get the max +1, or I have the max +1, I should say, once I get the cap breakers and everything like that, I could take this build to a whole new level. So I'm very close. I'm at starter 1 right now, close to starter 2. Once I get to starter 3, I get the first 5 cap breakers, and I'll show you guys the cap breakers on all of my builds and what I put it on and how I did that, even though I talked about that kind of stuff in the build videos. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like and drop a sub if you're new to the channel, man. We are on that grind to 2,000 subs, and I'll see you guys next video.